guys. What the f is this? This little dum-dum you're looking at is me 1 week ago on my live stream over at YouTube. This happened live during the stream, and this was my reaction to what just happened. If you didn't catch what was happening, I was getting shot at through the wall, and I have no doubt that it was a player. I never openly said this guy was a cheater, but I definitely insinuated it, and the chat thought the same as well. Most creators probably would have left that interaction at that and went on with their day. But 2 weeks prior, I made a video about cheating and the mentality players have about cheating in Escape from Tarkov, and if it's actually killing the game. In that video, I basically explained that yes, I do think cheating is an issue in Tarkov, but it's not actually killing the game. But then I go in to talk about the mentality players have when it comes to cheating, and how often people are blaming cheats when they really actually don't know what happened. And then I go on to say that these complaints pretty much just fuel the fire towards cheaters and just infest any kind of forum that has to do with Tarkov. The way I see it, it's almost impossible to tell if somebody was cheating unless somebody is openly flying in front of you or speed hacking or something that's very visually obvious. I pretty much end on a note that you should be wary of some of the things you read online and maybe some of the reactions that these streamers and content creators are having, because we're all human, and in this game, it's really annoying to die, so sometimes it's just easier to blame cheats rather than your own positioning or your own fault. Well, it just so happens that this reaction that I had is exactly what you need to be careful of. And I did a little digging, and the person that was shooting at me was most definitely not cheating, and I'll show you why. I recalled a very specific issue that plagues Tarkov. And no, it's not cheating, it's object rendering. Now, I don't know if that's the exact dev term, but it's when an object or a building or something that's in line of sight disappears from your line of sight for your character, and for other people, the object is still present, but you just can't see it. This doesn't mean you could shoot them through walls, but it means that you're gonna be able to see their character and shoot at them and wonder why you're not hitting the target. And this happens on every map in a lot of different locations. They're slowly fixing these spots, but there's still a ton left, and I keep seeing new ones all the time. Now, with over 3,000 hours, I had never seen that rendering issue happen at this wall in this particular spot on customs, but I had a really good hunch that was probably what was happening in this scenario. There was only 2 spots that I suspected of having that specific angle on me, while also being far enough where the wall stopped rendering for them. The first spot I thought about was up in the library of Crack House. There's a window up there that has a really nice angle on train, and when I got up there, I did start to notice some funny stuff with the wall, and in fact, it was not rendering. But since this location had a very strange angle with a bunch of trees blocking the view, I figured it probably wasn't this location where I was getting shot from. So I headed over to the second location I thought it would be, and that's construction site on the top level of the building. This is a common camping and sniping spot, or at least it used to be, and it has a really good angle on train. So to really solidify this issue, I went in a co-op offline raid with my wife's account and had her character run on the opposite side of the wall to see if I could see her. And sure enough, there she was. Plain as day, it looked like a character right in the open that I could shoot underneath the train. I even recreated the impacts and made sure it looked exactly the same on both sides. Then I had her stand exactly where I was getting shot at the first time, making sure that angle made sense. So there you have it. It's very obvious to me this is exactly what was happening when I was getting shot behind that wall. And it just goes to show you, no matter how much experience in Tarkov you have, sometimes it's just really hard to tell when something is sus or not. And I do apologize for having this sus reaction to this scenario. Until the players have tools, like kill cams or a report feedback system, try not to assume every death is a cheater, even if it is very sus. Tarkov is still a very quirky game, and things just happen sometimes. And when you're seeing these huge streamers react a certain way, take it with a grain of salt, because they may be misinterpreting information as well. Hell, I only had about 50 people watching during that time, but I feel bad because that's 50 people that probably thought they saw a cheat encounter. And I was totally wrong about that reaction. So I just wanted to make this follow-up to show you guys that this was not a cheater, and that even experienced players have trouble realizing what's cheats and what's not. If you guys enjoy my content and you want to see more from me throughout the wipe, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next video or live stream. I also live stream on YouTube if you didn't know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.